Imagine is a fairly small YouTube channel with only 17 subscribers as of now, but that does not change the fact that the content posted here is really weird. It appears to be a YouTube channel owned by a Satan worshipper or something like that. Here's some bits from the video, Save Them Jesus, which I think represents the channel fairly well.
My Jesus, my Savior, all of my days,
All this person's videos have the same format pretty much. They have this weird filter along with creepy audio, and then they show a pentagram at the end, accompanied by some text that is mirrored, making it tougher to read without flipping it around. The text at the end of Imagine first video says, "Humans love to torture others. They are rewarded with happiness and satisfaction when they inflict pain. Such a trait has always been prevalent in humanity since ancient times. But who can blame them? After all, their creator loves torture too. Why do you think God created hell? To punish sinners and atheists by making them suffer for all of eternity? Why not just erase their existence? Why must there be a need to torture people?" The text that appears at the end of the subsequent video just state other ethical ideas he has, such as disadvantaged people should stop reproducing, and creating tests required in order for a couple to have a child. In one of Imagine final video texts, he says, "Do you love helping others? Do you love praying for others? Then what about helping and praying for those suffering in hell? They need it the most. Did they really deserve such unimaginable eternal pain? But if you want to end their suffering, you'll have to oppose God. He won't erase hell, no matter how much we ask." On December 3rd, the creator of this channel finally posted a video telling the audience the purpose of the channel. They make it very clear this is not a horror channel, and it is not an ARG either. The main purpose of this channel is to end suffering, or at least make people aware of the suffering. In the video, they show us two censored videos of people who attempted to commit suicide, but failed and ended up heavily disfigured. They make the point that it is immoral for people to try and help these people who already tried to kill themselves, for they aren't actually helping them at all. By saving them after they've already been disfigured, they're just causing them more pain and suffering. It is more reasonable to just euthanize them at this point, as opposed to forcing them to live. In the description, the creator of this channel poses an interesting question. If you came across someone who tried to kill themselves, but failed, and is now gravely wounded, but they are now begging you to kill them, what would you do? Would you call the ambulance, or would you finish the job for them? This is a very interesting question, and I actually responded to it in a comment on their video. If you want, you can read that. I think the channel was actually very interesting because at first it just seemed like some kid trying to be edgy, but the further you delve into the channel, the more philosophical it gets, and it really makes you think. The first videos I came across on 0030 that drew me in were the surveillance cameraman episodes. Literally, all he does in these videos is just goes around recording random people. He doesn't even say anything, he just records them. Some of these people act confused, some of them get annoyed, and others act frightened. I'm not sure what the purpose of this even is, but the channel does get weirder. They also have a video posted called "Girls Talk Too Much." The video depicts what appears to be a tongue hanging from a string. The description of the video talks about cooking the tongue. There doesn't seem to be a single known purpose for this channel, but pretty much every video found here is very obscure. A lot of my other strange YouTube channel episodes have discussed YouTubers who create really strange and sometimes unnerving animations, and the channel Brian is no different. Although the channel has been inactive for over a year, they have 7 obscure animations posted here. One of the most unnerving ones to me is a video titled, "These Are the Things We Do." One thing that I do think is unique about the channel is that a lot of these animations do seem to have a deeper meaning if you try to find it. For example, in the video called "The Paths We Take," it depicts what appears to be a couple sitting in a house. The man then runs out of the house and through a maze. After running for a while, he escapes the maze with a smile on his face, becoming disfigured. It then cuts back to the woman, who's looking at a picture of the man, and she runs out of the house through the maze as well. The comment section is filled with various interpretations of what this video might mean. These interpretations can be as complicated as having each of these characters personified as a particular concept and how these concepts can conflict with each other, to interpretations as simple as a man running away from a place he doesn't belong and his regretful wife following him. Some of these animations can be straight nightmare fuel, but others can actually be pretty mesmerizing. I recommend you check it out if you have the time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.